Oh, okay. Nobody knows I got a world record. I beat this time by .01. The Isle world record was 23 points, like 23.2 or 23.3.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So that new record time is that's legit.
Yeah, it's for real.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That was super casual too. It was my first attempt on it. As I'm like, I was practicing the levels like just one on one to prepare doing like 80% practice for Midwest.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You got a world record at the meet.
Yeah, I did. I didn't even have to get that excited about it. It was just kind of a pleasant surprise of sorts. implementation time for that.
Are you using the official disc or using Game Boy interface?
I'm using Game Boy interface. I used to use Game Boy Player, but my disc is getting old and it malfunctions often. That's a practice.
What console was your
Game Boy Color. I have to relearn everything right now. Try to see if there was like a faster pattern, but I have to go back to the real. Nah, I'm getting too antsy.
About how that ranks. Wisco,
147.17 it was?
114.17.
Oh.
I think that's gone.
Oh, MR relap. Okay. Yeah. I'm waiting. something faster, but I guess the game reset itself. Okay. Just some level practice.
It's a cute game. I like it. I like this fight as a frog. Who's that guy?
Oh, his name is Thaddeus.
Oh, I like it.
I can't remember which. Ah, there we go.
You can stand on him to talk to him.
Yeah.
This is so jank. That's so funny.
Yeah, this game is. It's got some pretty odd, like, idiosyncrasies. It's got some weird stuff.
He's a wise man.
Indeed. You ever seen a frog walk on water?
No.
Great. Not the wrong file.
That's a bad menu. Whoa! How did you do that? You cheating?
No.
GameCube D-pad. That's crazy.
Yeah. I know. I am insane.
Is it enraging ever? That D-pad?
I had to break into it.
Yeah.
I just kind of learned it that way because I played it on the D-pad for a Game Boy Color all my life.
Oh, sure, yeah. If you want to describe to me the GameCube D-pad as a slot machine.
Kinda true. So that's one of the areas where you can walk on water.
Yeah, why can you just do that?
The game has way too many tiles that it's trying to check for killing off the character in, and so for some reason it's a randomized position on a few of the levels where it's gone through too many death checks on everything else, and you hit that particular area and the game is like, you're supposed to be dead. So it's intending to check it, but all the checks fail.
Gotcha.
Another great example is this level here, which kind of is a semi-auto scroller.
What do you mean?
No, I mean there's this little second here.
This is gated completely.
Yeah.
I like the hop animation. It's really cute.
It is. For some reason, that one you can just hop on.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And nobody knew about it until last year.
Yeah.
The Tazer found like a tile that you could do it on. So like normally, if you just try to hop to the one next to it, you just die.
Yeah. It's interesting that there's no hundredths. It's just tenths of a second.
Yeah,
That sounds brutal.
it is. The other one that I could have found that had like little to no usefulness, but it's just kind of cool, is on this level. And so there's a particular patch on here where the game is just the death checks, and then it says. Because normally, if you just hop on water, like say this,
Yeah.
it does what it's supposed to do.
Is it completely arbitrary which one it is, or?
That's hard to define because this whole aspect of this, the reason he's able to sit here is still the tasks are explained. One of the people that does tasks in the community explained it to me. It is just a lot of it I understand on a mental level, but explaining it in words is
Yeah, hard.
yeah, it's odd that this is even possible because every other tile is just
Yeah. My initial assumption is that it's like a lily pad that wasn't programmed out, but it seems like the way you're describing it is not that.
yeah.
The problem is a lot like life. It's not always best to jump at the first opportunity that goes by. On the other hand, if you wait too long, there's some.
Did you write that?
Did you know that
Freestyle this.
Frogger can walk on water? Oh boy, Max would love to be here. Honestly, I just slightly faster strat. It used to have 2 death warps, but I found out it's a second or 2 faster to skip one of them and just race down to the last remaining gem because it auto collects the baby frog. So, and there's only so many levels left I have to practice here. I do have to get the reverse conveyor belt strat. don't know if there's any faster way to handle it, but like the reverse was found to be a few seconds faster. And usually there's like two sets of conveyor belts. One that's like, I don't know, a tile shorter than the other set, and I think it rotates. So that one is pretty neat. What else is? I can try to go through the tasks of this one.
Like it's gonna get spot of the hit by angles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got hit in the worst spot. One part of the upscale round.
Well, ain't that just something? That makes two of us. Getting hit with bad luck.
At least it's today.
Well, if I'm running through it all today, maybe tomorrow will provide something.
Are these ones also 16?
Yeah, if anybody wants to watch an 80% speed run of Frogger 2 for the Game Boy Color, I'm going to be doing that in a few minutes. Yeah. I'm going to see how rusty I am.
So,
Just two. There's the regular swamp meets revenge feature. And then there's this Game Boy Color was its own thing, yes, to the limitations.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So this is going to be for the 80% category. I haven't done it in a while, so current world record holder, but I'm not going to be remotely near that today. So.
My older sister helped me Rocker 1. I remember having fun with that multiplayer.
Yeah, multiplayer is great. I've got that with me and a few controllers if people are interested in playing on multiplayer too. So I don't know. It depends on what people want to do first.
I was gonna acquire a laptop. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yes, you want me.
All right. So I guess I'll get this timer ready to go. And we'll get this on the road in 3, 2, 1. So on the very first level, you can walk on water. For no particular reason, that is just a thing you can do. So It's fast enough where you can be close to the task and make difference, but not in a way that you start missing it's a big part of it. This was like a mini auto scroller. And then another water tile. There's a reason for why they behave that way. This is the only level with foil slick. Yeah. Maybe minor come up here. We'll have to go back up. Play a little bit safe, and we should be okay here. Let's take a check. That may change the turtle cycles for the next few levels, unfortunately. So we lost the crown already. What happens is that the turtle drop cycles, depending on how quickly you clear each of the levels, they will fly us out of the water, and then sometimes sink. There's an incredibly difficult IO strat for this particular level here, where you go over a bunch of brain perfect inputs. I'm not going for it because it is okay. Second plan. Again, you can see why I needed boost currency here because it's not going on almost there. So this is the first level where you have to collect all the gems to rescue one of the baby frogs. There's 5 of them in this game overall. And the first one is fairly straightforward. Grab all of the gems here, one death warp will send us back to the beginning. Yeah. Now, I could go for a faster strat where I avoid a death on purpose, but oh, that works. That works too. I was going slow enough where it didn't really make a difference either way, so we are now in the gator layer, and I'm going to be doing a lot of like tight movements through the barrels. I think they look like enjoyed it a lot as a kid. This is one of the first like shadow tile sections, or what I like to call science. So the strat I could have gone for is a lot more difficult than people think. That was also just as tough. Like backup is pretty difficult. Here I just need to get ahead of the boulders and other sciences. That there is Thaddeus, and he gives advice. That's what he does. That's some pretty catchy states, but we're not going to look at any of them. One more Simon Says section. Lots of real fast moves. Actually, Almost got hit by the fish. Fish RNG is also a bit just as free.
There's no
That is one of my favorite ones. It's very satisfying once you get there. And we're going into one of my least favorite levels. Yeah. That's like good comparison, actually. I'm gonna purposely go through this, just in case I have to go later down the road. I'm taking this nice and easy because it is very, very likely that I could just get hit by these fish. Oh, that could have been worse. Alright. Yes. Got it.
Oh no!
Alright. So we gotta do this the old-fashioned way. It looks much more impressive when I get it to work and I know it'll show something later down the road. Unfortunately, right now. Never had that happen. That's an another one pretty similar to the previous one. And another very massive leap. Like, once you learn how these upgrades, they're relatively successful in that sense. This next level looks very intimidating, but I will hopefully make it look fairly strict. Yes, they are. I would happily embarrass them as a kid. I'm just gonna wait for these out. Never mind. Nah, that was not a very good idea. So now I'm gonna have to kind of stack up this rats, which is not great. So what I have to do is I have to wait for these bats out and I have a very ugly pattern right now. Alright, so now I have to be very careful going down here because I am blindsided with the lack of knowing where each one of these is. I forgot I had a game over. Fortunately, I grabbed the checkpoint, so we're good. Yeah, the run is not over. Having game overs in, like, Marathon battles is not too surprising. It's a factual thing. And, like, these patterns, those are really easy to miss. You can kind of get a feel for how they work, and with fast enough speed, you can make good on this next pattern. Well, I can actually make this one. Not feeling too comfortable with that. I cut that really loose. And we're gonna be done with the ice ball. Bit weaker than usual, but that's fine. Alright, so this one's interesting. Oh, I messed up. My spacing was a bit slow. So I'm gonna have to kind of just wait out the patterns the normal way. So there are fireballs, we got these, I don't know what they do, but they're there. Normally we'd actually be going in the opposite direction that I'm currently going in. You can barely make the cycle without hitting the button. Check this. I will need to grab the one at level 4 because that one is very good.
Is there any kind of unlockable behind your ends, or needs to be the last stage of the area?
You just need them for the baby frogs. Getting all of them in every single level is completely optional. I was gonna go for swing strats. That is one of the coolest ones to hit. You can barely get into that pocket without getting hit by the fireball. And I failed it. I've only done it like 3 or 4 times, so like, yeah. I just, was hoping to get it. Now we're gonna have to take these risks. That's fine. Just stay here and do I will grab the checkpoint at 5. Not 5. 4. Because it is one of the most technically demanding levels, at least in my yeah. I'm gonna purposely do so quickly. Lives. And there's a lot of very very precise movements involved in this one. That's one of them. Not quite. This is one of the tough ones. It's very long, and if you die anywhere on that level, you go back to the very beginning. There's no checkpoints to be found anywhere here, and there are no tiles that you can exploit if you will. And actually, I can explain the tiles in World 1. The game thinks that there's supposed to be only 14 tiles where you can die, and so it puts up 15 instead of 14. So one of those tiles kind of freaks out and doesn't boss it with death successfully. Very weird. And we only figured it out in the Frogger community about a year ago. Shout out to our local Tazzer Kirby for discovering that. He is a very cool Kirby, I'll say that. We're just taking it nice and easy here. Just making sure I don't have any more trouble with that level. Alright, so this next level is pretty slow, but it's fairly straightforward. There are faster strats, but they are extremely consistent and it's not perfect. We just don't worry about these fireball patterns. It requires a few brain perfect inputs, and if you miss them, you're dead. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Not right there. So this looks really cool once you get used to it. This particular pattern is one of my favorite patterns so far. Very satisfying to hit. Alright, so guaranteed checkpoint. It's part of the routing. I don't know how you would skip it, but this is a tough section. Once you get used to how the movement works, then it's a breeze. And this is one of our very few moments of rest. To the races. Alright, we worked that one very nicely. And we caught the early trap. And we got one more world left to go. This one is actually not that tough, but at the end of the world record run, the nerfs set in super hard, so... Everything here is precise, but there's a lot of leeway to hit the fastest available strats in almost everything here.
Whatever that was, I wouldn't have guessed for something dry.
Yeah, well, it's a minecart. We're gonna let this car pass. You can catch that one that just passed me, but it's not. Oh, that? I'm not even sure what that is. It's some eldritch abomination? Who knows? This one's pretty much choreographed. Yep, fairly straightforward. And then you get about 20 seconds to think about what's going on in life. I don't know, they look like... Alright, second to last level of the run. And this is very easy to mess up if you get distracted, which I just did. Not the normal way of... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Alright. Unfortunate. Alright, that's the third one today. I'm almost thinking for the marathon I should just, like, donate $5 for every game. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, there is no checkpoints at that second to last level, and I need a user mistake there. That's like, I don't know if I've ever done that before too, so it's good to know, and it'll give me practice for the marathon in a month from now, so that's good. I could test whether those carts that are way further ahead can result in any, like, more efficient strats, and they don't. You get the same patterns at the end. We're back here again, and hopefully we don't choke this second to last level as badly as last time. But we'll see. Really, honestly. not going to try to sweat it too much. This is just a practice run. Gonna get those one-ups. I definitely don't need them in case I have something go wrong in the very last lane, which can be even worse than this one. So I kind of doesn't wait for the right patterns on these carts. They have very particular moving speed, and you want to get them in sort of like a arching ladder, like so.
And then it's a box circulation.
Yeah. What? Okay, strange. This is where I expected mistakes to happen. Like this is the brutality of rock, right there. As a kid, this stopped me several years. Should be able to get a fast start, so I tried it and it was done. Okay, playing it very safe, but we don't want another game. The very last one. I'm gonna purposely grab that just in case we have some hang-ups on this level. And at the very least, we'll be able to get as many attempts as we can. That also introduces a bit of an interesting thing. You may have noticed Roger doesn't fully make his hops. There will sometimes be micro steps involved. It's a quirk of this game and maybe a few other Frogger games in the series. That for example. Yeah. Right, let's see if I get the reverse first. We'll tilt this first. Seven. Oh, I'm just gonna wait on that one. And we're coming up on time real soon. 17, 36, and 86.
Great. The other server is to make passive shift again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's 90% for Frogger 2. For the amount of game overs I had, I did halfway decently. I think my best rolls were probably World 1 and World 1 for this year. Least amount of mistakes there, and I had plenty of backup strats available to boot. This does remind me I will need to work on just like having my nerfs together for World 5, and then making sure I have backup strats ready for World 4 too. So.
One of my local retro game outlets, Past Game Boy Player, I almost got it. Then I don't have a GameCube anymore. So
Yeah,
that's not
that'll do it. Yeah, the way I'm doing this is the original Game Boy Player doesn't even run at like 60 FPS like the native console does. So a bunch of speedrunners found a way to natively run it at the same FPS using the implement I have here, but I booted up using a boot disk. So I'm using Game Boy interface. And so I use Wind Waker, a preloaded code that still uses this down here. But the difference is the frame rate is fixed and it's much more stable. It's a really handy way to speedrun because a lot of Game Boy Player discs are starting to get old and scratchy.
yeah, it got to start.
Yeah.
That's another thing I did. I wouldn't have asked for the boot disc if I had gotten it because I forgot the thing is.
Yeah, that's another thing about it is like, it costs a lot of money to get in. I was very lucky to pick it up when I was still in college, like 10 years ago, so when it was much more affordable.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same way about 3DS on right now. So during the pandemic, they really got the price.
Yeah.
And 2020 was when they discontinued it.
Uh-huh. And I mean, I completely get that because I've been trying to like get one of my 3DSs that I have ready for like a capture card, which has been a tall order because all the people that used to do it have either retired or are inactive. So.
I know that with the new 3DS, there's a way monetization deal. Oh my god! See? If you're running the original, then you have to have the capture. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a popular service when people were playing them and stuff was
For sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
how 3DS looks.
Oh yeah, definitely. Whew. Well, it was nice to get that back under my belt. I will need plenty more derusting because, for the marathon, it won't just be like one other person watching. It'll be like a whole crowd of like a couple dozen, and then Twitch chat as well. So that'll be.
I mean, I wasn't disappointed or anything, so.
Yeah, I think it should be exciting. I know I was excited when I found out that the people or Midwest speedtests opted to select the game. That was like I was getting home from a workout at the gym, and I like loaded the stream when they were doing the reveals, and it got from like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe to Move. It was like, really? I was so surprised, pleasantly surprised at that.
Neat. It's the same back pedal.
Mm-hmm. I've had these for many years, both of them like since at least elementary. They're almost nearly exact. I mean, they have the same essential elements. They got the carabiner on here, two central pockets. I'm pretty sure. One at the top for the laptop.
Hey, are you actually using it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, different outfits. I would go.
Yeah, I remember the years. It is. I agree. I am like once these two are like done for, I highly doubt it's gonna be a while, but like I know I'm gonna be seeking out more.